Alright, what's up YouTube? So today we're just doing a talking video on the truck as I've done in the past with the weekly updates and whatnot. So basically today, what I want to talk about as the title, if you read the title, if you clicked on this video and you're interested, saw the thumbnail, basically I want to talk about the Alta, Redshift, MXR, whatever, Alta in general, and limiting production or actually like not doing anything anymore because if you haven't heard, if you haven't been updated on say Instagram, on Alta or kind of whatever online forums, that Alta has kind of shut down everything as of right now because one of their investors, which was Harley, pulled out, I believe. And I don't know if Harley's trying to like do their own thing as far as their own like e-bikes and whatnot, or if they weren't getting enough kind of recognition, I guess you could say, from Alta, because I didn't even know Harley was an investor in Alta previously. So that's kind of might have been the deal with Harley, why they pulled out, why they didn't want to be in it anymore, but who really knows. And I guess we'll talk about Alta a little bit. I want to read some comments on some Instagram posts regarding kind of some people's opinions on the Alta and kind of what's going on. If you have any thoughts on Alta kind of limiting production, not making anymore as of right now, and kind of possibly going out of business, leave your comment down below in the description. If you like Alta, if you don't like Alta, I want to get a little conversation going in the description, in the comment section. And I'll reply back to some of you guys and I'll go through them all. Also, another easy way to see if you like the Alta or you don't like the Alta. If you like the Alta, give this video a thumbs up. If you don't like the Alta, give this video a thumbs down. You should still give the video a thumbs up. So see the ratio on what people think. I guess before I start getting into other people's comments and opinion on the Alta, I guess I'll talk about mine. So my opinion on the Alta is it's a really sick concept, just the fact that you're able to kind of ride wherever, whenever, not have to worry about the noise and bothering people. Say you had a backyard track and your neighbors were pissed all the time that you're riding due to noise, and now you have an Alta, you have two Altas, you and your buddy can ride and your neighbors aren't pissed. So that's a whole nother reason why Alta, like why somebody should get an Alta, and with the fact that you can ride it in places that you might not have been able to before due to the noise and getting caught by police or whatever. So that's another factor. Watching like Josh Hill and some other people mob those things in the streets, it looks super fun, and it would make me want to get one if I was like watching that. But some people still hate on it. I'm not saying, I don't think I would buy an Alta. I can't now anyway because nobody around me has any. There's only one dealership and they don't have any. So unless somebody were to drive super far, in my case being in New York, but there's no dealerships in New York that have them. And yeah, I don't think I would actually buy one anytime soon, maybe in like 5 years, if they got the funding with another investor, say Elon Musk invests into Alta and pulls it back together, and they make a bunch of bikes, and make a bunch of e-pit bikes, another but I don't know. Maybe in 5 years, once the technology gets a little bit better, I would pick one up. But as of right now, I probably wouldn't. I'm spilling my coffee everywhere. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on that right now. And then we'll jump into some other people's opinions. First comment I'm going to read, and then I'm going to read kind of the thread below it and people responding to this comment that I'm talking about right now. So basically, this guy's saying that pretty much 90% of the motocross community is too stupid to understand how great the company is and what it can do for the industry. So the comments following to that comment, basically blah blah blah, skimming this whole thing. This guy's saying it's going to be boring because there's no noise. That's kind of a big thing, that people say that there's no noise and it'll be boring to watch if it potentially gets into like supercross and whatever else. Like, I don't think it would ever take over and kind of eliminate gas powered bikes. There's no way that at least I don't believe in my generation, me being 20 years old until I'm whatever, when I die 90, 100 years old, that I will ever see a full supercross race with just electric bikes. Like, that's mainly what they're riding. I don't think that'll happen, but it's like a novelty item. You're not canceling out, you're not getting rid of your gas powered bike to ride this. Maybe some guys will, I'm sure some guys have and do, but most of these guys are just getting it as like another bike to ride. They're not getting rid of all their other bikes. So basically this guy keeps saying that there's no clutch, there's no noise, and everything like that. And then basically kind of talking about the pros if they were going to ride it. All these pros nowadays, the majority of them using a recluse clutch where they don't even need to use the clutch, the thing will just go. So don't quote me on that. I'm not saying every pro rider, but if you get a recluse, basically like it's like not having a clutch. So technically it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have a clutch. It does, but it doesn't. I guess you can't like slip the clutch to get the RPMs up, but you don't need to because it has instant power. So it comes down to people having an opinion on something that they have never tried, they've never ridden, and they're just kind of basing it off of one video they've seen, and that it doesn't have noise, and they're just like anti-e-bike, and I hate e-bikes, those things are stupid, blah, blah, blah. Like, I honestly think until you have ridden one, I haven't even really ridden one myself other than like 2 minutes on one. So, yeah, until you've actually ridden one, I'm sure I'm gonna have some people in my comments that are gonna hate on them, but that's just my opinion on it. You can have your opinion, I can have mine. So I kind of think of it in a way as when I was little, everybody wanted like those Nitro RC cars. Everybody said they were better, blah, 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 electric sucks. And come fast forward, I don't know, probably 10 years or so, Traxxas with other electric cars, all these other electric car companies, like electric is way better than Nitro. Nitro sucks, it's a pain, they don't run, they're just a pain. So electric now being the main kind of fun, I guess you could say, in the RC car world. And those things will outpower a Nitro RC car any day as far as just the instant power, the instant, like, you can get at least 30 minutes of runtime out of some, like the bigger milliamp batteries, and it's definitely like the better option for RC cars. So I kind of see that it kind of resembles in the same way from gas to electric bikes, but like I said, it's probably not going to happen in a 10-year time frame as far as it taking over. I had to pull over. I can't be reading these comments and trying to drive, but this guy's saying the company is going out of business and you still think it's going to be the future of Supercross. Can I have some of whatever you're smoking? And then the guy comments below it, he says, bro, them going out of business, they will be dirt cheap at the moment. Nothing better for the streets and hills around town. That is a fact. So I don't know how that guy that talked crap before didn't respond to him. So I don't know, he might have agreed with him, he might have not. Who knows? People on Instagram get pretty heated. All right, here's the main thing is people comment in the comment section why they don't have one. And I mean, it's pretty obvious that to get an MXR, I believe it's like 15,000 out the door-ish, give or take a couple thousand, I don't know. But basically these guys are saying that obviously if they were at 5,000, more guys would buy them. But I think even if they were at, what's a new 450 cost? 8,000, I believe. Even if they were at 8,000, I still think they would sell a lot more at 8,000, but it's just the problem that everything's so expensive to get started. Once they sell more, they can then drop the price. So as time goes on and they sell more, get their facility bigger, blah, blah, blah. I don't really know how it works. I mean, sure, there's probably a lot of guys that have bought it for the 14,000, 15,000, but I mean, it all depends on how much money you have, how much money you want to spend. Guys saying people buy dirt bikes for the feel, the sound, and the smell. Having an electric bike takes all of that away. So I agree with that, but I don't agree with that in the aspect of you would still have your 2-stroke, you'd still have your 4-stroke, you can have fun on that, but when you can't ride that and you want to be stealthy, you have your e-bike that you can mob around town and mob in places you can't bring that bike. Like, everybody is very simple-minded when it comes to this. I mean, like I said, everybody can have their opinion. I really don't care if you like it or not, but I mean, I guess you can't convince somebody if they're already set on there being anti-e-bike. So it's $12K for a bike that on full charge only lasts 20 minutes. You need to spend $30K just to get you through one race day. I'm glad it's falling. Don't need that automatic overpriced electric BS. One, that's not true. Sure, if you're racing it, I think they said 25 minutes, but the majority, if you get it, the main consumer for these bikes is not a guy that's racing it every weekend. The main consumer for dirt bikes is guys that just mob it around their house and fields on their farm. Like, the main consumer is not people that race. So for them to say that the main guy that's going to buy this thing is going to have it for trail riding, single track, stuff like that, where it's not really straining on the battery as much as your wide open throttle on a track. Sure, if you're wide open throttle on the track, like I said, 20-30 minutes, the battery's going to be toast. and then you just do the fast charge with your generator, and it's charged up in what, 30 minutes? But in that case, then you would already figure that out if you were gonna go all e-bike and race at the track. But for the guys that are gonna single track and trail ride it, I think they say you can get up to 4 or 5 hours on a single charge. Maybe not 5, maybe 4, little less than 4. But considering that, you're never riding consistently straight for 2 or 3 hours. Maybe some guys are, but at least me personally, I don't remember a time where I was riding consistently, didn't stop one time for 2 or 3 hours straight. You're gonna be stopping, talking, doing this. You're not always like straining the battery, and it's gonna last you plenty of time to have fun on for the day, I believe personally. So there's a lot more options, like other scenarios where this guy's just like really simple-minded and I don't know, whatever. Somebody seen on Transworld or Vital saying that Elon Musk was on board of directors and heard that he might be investing in Alta. I mean, it makes sense if he, it makes sense saying the Tesla dealership, they're also selling Altas, have them side by side. That nice white Alta next to that nice white Tesla. I think that's how it needs to be. Or it might be coming soon, who knows. I don't think we'll ever see an electric quad legit like Alta though, because sorry to those quad guys out there. But hey, who knows? Who am I to say that Elon Musk won't say we need e-quads, more guys want e-quads. I don't know. I don't foresee e-quads coming anytime soon. All the quad guys watching right now, if you want an e-quad, leave a comment your opinion on that. If you would buy one, if they were at like a 10,000 mark range, I guess. Consistency as the Tesla would be as far as power, range, everything else. Take the motor out, take the frame, put it in a quad. That would be a cool video, cool build if somebody could possibly pull that off. All the components out of the Tesla, put it in a quad frame or just have the axles. Blah. I don't know how it would work, or an electric three-wheeler. It would be cool to see. I really think it comes down to the guys just saying that the run time's too short, too expensive, and no noise. So basically, here's 3 solutions. 1, don't race it, trail ride it. There you go, you get 3+ hours of ride time. 2, put a baseball card in the spokes. And 3, what else did I say? I already forgot, I lost my train of thought. Like I said, a lot of guys are saying it's a novelty item. Not everybody's gonna want it, obviously. You can't convince people, you can't make people buy something. But yeah, I honestly think in the next 5 years, regardless if Alta closes or not, there will be another e-bike company just like Alta, because that's just kind of where everything is going. Electric cars, electric everything. It will eventually be bigger than what it is now, no matter if guys like it or not. What do you guys think? Do you think it'll be around in the next 5 years if Alta closes shop? If they don't close shop and they get more investors, how do you think it'll be in 5 years? How do you think the technology will be? Where do you foresee Alta being as far as the run time, the power, weight, charge time, the list, whatever you think? Let me know what you think. If you didn't already know about Alta, now you know. Yeah, before I close the video out, if you guys haven't seen the pit bike giveaway, I'll place a picture up in the screen right here of the OG pit bike. Comes with the Pro Circuit pipe too, not the stock pipe. That way it's a lot louder. You'll have more fun with it if you win it. But every $5 spent equals 1 entry on my website. So for example, if you spend $20, that's 4 entries. So if you want to win that thing, the link's down below in the description to order stickers. And it ends November 15th. And the video should be following, announcing the winner. I'm going to do it live stream on my channel. So check that out. Links down below. And yeah, off that, if you're new, definitely hit the subscribe button, like the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video.